Dear friends, welcome to my video lectures on National Eligibility Test General Paper. Each unit of NET General Paper has been divided into different parts according to the subheadings, and each subheading along with some questions and explanations is given as one video. I'm sure you will be enjoying these video classes, and I am just giving you some questions along with explanations for the correct answers. Dear friends, this is my humble attempt, and also I have spent hours and hours in order to prepare all these videos. I'm sure it will be of great help to you to crack NET General Paper. Thank you very much for your presence. Let us straight away enter into part 1, teaching aptitude. What is teaching, etc., along with some questions. Teaching Aptitude Part 1. I am Dr. I. J. Sudhasi, a former Associate Professor and a Research Supervisor from South India. All along my professional career, I have always helped students with the NET material, National Eligibility Test material. So, after my retirement also, I am doing this as a great service to my students. So, this is about me. And most welcome to interact with me in other forums. Teaching. What is the concept and objectives? Teaching is like being a guide. A teacher helps students learn new things and understand the world around them. It is not just about giving information. It is about making learning fun and interesting. What is the concept of teaching? Teaching is about sharing knowledge and skills with others. Imagine you know a cool game and want to teach your friend how to play. You explain the rules, show them how it is done, and help them practice until they get better. Teaching in a classroom is a bit like that, but with the academic subjects. A teacher helps students understand various subjects like maths, science, language, and more. They use methods that fit the student's age and level of understanding. They make learning engaging and enjoyable, so students want to learn more. This is the concept of teaching. What are the objectives of teaching? It is for helping students learn. Teaching's main goal is to help students learn new things. A good teacher explains the concepts clearly and uses examples to make it easier and to understand. And also it fosters curiosity. So teachers encourage students to ask questions and be curious about the world. They create an environment where asking questions is welcomed. Then boosting confidence to the students. A teacher motivates students and builds their confidence. When a student knows they can do something, they are more likely to try and succeed. And also teaching promotes the creativity in the minds of the students. Teaching should spark creativity. It is about thinking outside the box and finding new ways to solve problems. It instills certain important values for life. Teachers also teach good values like honesty, respect, kindness, and responsibility. These values are important for being a good person. Teaching prepares the students for their future. Ultimately, teaching helps prepare students for the future. It equips them with the knowledge and skills they will need in their adult lives. In summary, teaching is all about helping students learn and grow, not just academically, but as individuals too. A good teacher wants their student to succeed and be the best they can be. Now, let us discuss some important questions based on this meaning of teaching. What is the primary goal of teaching? Is it knowledge dissemination, student engagement, skill development, assessment, etc. What is the primary goal? Of course, all four can be called the goals of teaching, but what is the primary goal of teaching? So I think you would have guessed the correct answer. It is nothing but knowledge dissemination, spread of knowledge to the students. And how do you explain this? Teaching primarily involves the dissemination of knowledge and provides information, facts, and values to the students. Question number 2. Which teaching objective focuses on fostering critical thinking and problem solving skills? Of course, there are cognitive aspect, affective aspect, and psychomotor aspect. So from that point of view, which teaching objective focuses on fostering critical thinking and problem solving skills? Is it cognitive development, affective development, psychomotor development, social development, etc.? Now, of course, each domain has got its own purposes, but how to foster critical thinking and problem solving skills? That is through cognitive development, that is brain function. So the correct answer you would have guessed, that is nothing but cognitive development. Cognitive development objectives aims to enhance critical thinking, problem solving, and intellectual abilities. Now let us discuss on the third question, that is, what is the key aim of affective domain objectives in teaching? Affective domain, that is values, heart, at the heart level. Is it developing emotional intelligence? Is it enhancing physical skills? Is it improving memory retention? Is it acquiring academic knowledge? Well, so heart, values, it goes to the realm of emotional intelligence. So the correct answer will be developing emotional intelligence. That is the key aim of affective domain objectives in teaching. Affective domain objectives focuses on developing attitudes, values, and emotional aspects, including emotional intelligence. Question number 4. In teaching, what does the psychomotor domain primarily address? Physical skills and coordination, critical thinking and analysis, emotional intelligence, social interaction skills. Of course, psychomotor domain is with activities applying the mind. So correct answer will be physical skills and coordination. That is what the psychomotor domain primarily addresses in teaching. Psychomotor domain objectives relate to the development of physical skills, coordination, and motor abilities. Question number 5. Which of the following is an essential aspect of effective teaching? Is it adherence or following to a single teaching method, or flexibility and adaptability, or consistent assessment practices, or rote memorization techniques? Which is the essential aspect of effective teaching? See, the teaching has to be flexible and adaptable. So that way, that's the correct answer. Flexibility and adaptability. Effective teaching requires the flexibility to adapt to diverse learning styles, situations, and the students' needs. According to it, the teacher has to be flexible in his teaching methods. Question number 6. What is an intrinsic motivation factor in teaching? Is it external rewards and incentives, personal interest and curiosity, peer pressure and competition, parental expectations? Intrinsic motivation, that comes from within. What should be that? That is nothing but personal interest and curiosity. That is what comes from the mind of the students on his own, without external force. So intrinsic motivation stems from internal factors like personal interest, curiosity, rather than external rewards or pressures. Question number 7. Which teaching objective involves encouraging teamwork and collaboration among students? Of course, it goes to the social realm. Is it social development, cognitive development, affective development, psychomotor development? So, which teaching objective? That is nothing but social development. Social development objectives aim to enhance interpersonal skills, teamwork, and collaboration among students. Question number 8. What does the term pedagogy refer to in the context of teaching? Is it art and science of teaching, teachers' personal beliefs and values, learning materials and resources, classroom management techniques, and what does this pedagogy mean? That is nothing but art and science of teaching. Pedagogy refers to the methods, strategies, and approaches used in the art and science of teaching. So, pedagogy is the art of teaching. Now, question number 9. Which approach focuses on student-centered learning and active engagement in the teaching process? Is it constructivism, that is from the mind, behaviorism, actions, cognitivism, it is from the brains, humanism, human values? Well, which approach focuses on student-centered learning and active engagement in the teaching process? The students themselves construct from their own experiences. So it is constructivism, the philosophy of constructivism. So the correct answer will be constructivism. Which approaches focuses on student-centered learning? Constructivism focuses on student-centered learning and active engagement. Constructivism emphasizes active engagement, critical thinking, and student-centered learning, where learners construct knowledge based on their own experiences. Finally, the last question, question number 10. What is the primary aim of differentiated instruction in teaching? Differentiated means different types, varied instruction. That is tailoring teaching to diverse student needs, implementing standardized teaching methods, maximizing assessment frequency, focusing solely on theoretical knowledge. Well, what is the primary aim of this varied instruction or various types of methods in teaching? That is nothing but tailoring teaching to diverse students' needs, adjusting teaching to meet the needs of the students, different types of students. So, differentiated instruction aims to customize teaching methods to suit the unique learning styles, abilities, and needs of the individual students. Dear friends, thank you very much for your presence here, and one by one I will be uploading all the videos related to all the subheadings in each unit. Most welcome to participate in my efforts. I am sure you will be able to crack national eligibility test so successfully. God bless you abundantly. Thank you very much for your presence.